that stuff. I made it up, so it just sounded really cool. Anyway, I'm Native American, so I really love corn. Corn. I love corn. That's what I meant. So, got a lot of rain lately. You're welcome. Okay. It's cool being Native American because you can be from the res because you can walk into any fancy restaurant and they ask you, do you have a reservation? I'm like, yeah. Right? So I came up to do stand-up, but instead I'm doing knee-up. I was going to sit and do sit-up. I don't like doing sit-up. So, I'm going to address the white buffalo in the room. I injured my foot. Stepped on something because I'm diabetic. It got infected, and you know how that little thing, this little toe went to market? Well, 4 of my toes went to market. They're not coming back. So, supposed to be laughing at that. No, that's the best way I can put it. But these are setbacks. So it's cool. The cool part was being at St. Vincent, the hospital here in town. It was really cool because the nurses I had were hot, right? They were like, and my surgeon, my doctor was pretty hot too. And so just before I went under the knife, she was like, you got any questions? And just before I went under, I was like, yeah, you want to have coffee sometime? Yeah, and so, before, she had told me, you might lose all of them. And I said, please, at least, can I keep my big toe? The big toe. She goes, why? And I said, for sexual purposes. And she said, yeah, sure. So I still have the big toe. So, anyway, so afterwards they were like going over stuff with me and asking me questions. Like the doctor came in and she was like, so does obesity run in your family? I said, no, nobody runs in my family. And then she started laying all these rules about staying away from everything white, right? No white potatoes, no white rice, no white sugar, white flour. And I was like, whoa, what about white women? Can I still have white women? And she's like, yeah, I guess. And then they told me to go on this regiment and you need to do a lot of crunches. I said, really? Like how many? He's like 50, like at least 50. I'm like, oh man, that's a lot of crunches. And so I started doing these crunches, Nestle crunches, and my diabetes shot way up. So, so here we are at Indian Market. How are you guys liking it so far? Any tourists out here? I shouldn't have. You guys stand out. You guys everywhere you go, you try to blend in with the locals and stuff, and that's what people here in Santa Fe try to do, but they overdo it with the turquoise and the cowboy hats and the big belt buckles. So yeah, you guys stand out. I can see every one of you guys. Growing up, I thought tourist was a bad word because my dad would come home from being in Santa Fe or whatever, he'll be like, damn tourists, damn Texans, because there's a lot of Texans here. That's how you know you're close to Santa Fe. You start seeing Texas license plates. But anyway, he didn't like tourists, and I thought it was a bad word. And so one time my cousins were chasing me away from the house, throwing rocks at me. Go back to your house, And I turned around, and the only word I could think of was you tourists. And they're like, oh my gosh, what did you call us? And I actually thought tourists, that word was pretty bad. But anyway. You guys want to hear an Indian joke? I just heard it yesterday, and it's really cool. It's really funny. Okay. It goes like this. That's my funniest Indian joke. Sometimes when you're a native, you kind of have this attitude because people want to, they ask you like silly questions like, do you guys still eat buffalo? And I'm like, yeah, but just the wings, right? Or they come up touching your hair. One time, this guy here at the local bar, I was sitting there and he's tugging on my hair, And I turn around and he's like, got my hand in his hands. And he goes, how long did it take you to grow this? And I looked at him and I said, I don't know, how long did it take you to lose yours? Because he was bald. So, anyway, and then, I was at Walmart the other day during planting season. I had a big old bag of potting soil, and this white dude taps me and he goes, excuse me, are you doing some gardening this year? And I said, no, I'm trying to buy my land back one bag at a time. I think I got that from my dad because when Star Wars first came out, we pulled up and there was this line about 8 blocks long. I didn't know what this movie was about, but he was like, we wanted to see it, right? And so this long line, and so we were coming up front, and the line had moved, right? And it moved like about 6-7 feet. And there was this gap because the people in the back were in a circle talking, so they didn't realize the line had moved. And so we opened up. So my dad, I was like maybe 7, 8 at the time, and then he snuck into that spot. And I was like really nervous right away because I knew that the people behind us would be back angry, right? And so they realized what happened, and so this dude was angry. He taps my dad on the shoulder and he goes, excuse me. My dad turns around and goes, what? And he says, we were here first. And my dad, without missing a beat, he looks at him and he says, no, my people were here first. And that was the end of that. No comeback whatsoever. So, anyway, I'm native, so I'm poor. All natives are poor, pretty much. That's why we have this market. So, if you're that tourist going around market to market, guys, you get silly questions too. I actually have a booth up the street. I'm in booth number 1 at this other market back here. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that. But anyway, they come up and they say stuff like, or they make comments like I do paintings of my cartoons, and they go, oh my gosh, these are so priceless. And I said, actually, they're 120. So anyway, I was on this movie recently, and I'll probably leave you with this. Ridiculous 6 with Adam Sandler. You guys seen that? Okay, nobody, 2 people saw it. That's cool. So anyway, we were given this little talk where we're not supposed to talk to the stars, and so this is my, otherwise we get kicked off the set. And so anyway, I didn't realize Adam Sandler was standing next to me after we had gotten instruction on the next scene, and so I'm standing there, and he kind of taps me, and I look, and it's Adam Sandler. He's looking up. He's looking at these birds circling ahead over, and he's looking, and then I go, he goes, hey, are those eagles up there? And I said, no. Usually eagles are by themselves. Those are 4 birds. No, they're not eagles. Besides, they're black. He says, there's no such thing as black eagles? I said, no, no such thing. They're probably crows. And he says, well, they look awfully big. Well, maybe they're ravens because their tails are rounded and ravens are bigger than crows. And he goes, how do you know this? And I'm all decked up in my outfit, right? And I go, duh. Right? So he looks and he says, oh, that's funny. And then he's looking, and then he goes, hey, so are you Indian? I said, yeah. Do you mind if I ask you what kind of Indian you are? I said, no. So what kind of Indian are you? I said, like, I'm actually part Chickasha, part Potawatomi, and part Paiute. Oh, yeah? I said, yeah. People just call me chicken pot pie. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you for coming out. And that's it from my set. I hope you guys have fun. Don't worry about the rain. Just have a good time. Welcome to Santa Fe. And come visit me at my booth. I have my calendars that I'm selling. I have some with me. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right, guys, let's bring them all out. So one more round of applause for our comedians today. We have Corey Herrera, Joshua Fournier, Jamar Hall, Tish Baum, and Ricardo Cate. You can follow them all on Facebook or check out the group New Mexico Comedy to see if they have any upcoming shows. Thank you guys very much. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rain.
I got Josh there, really got some
Thanks, you guys. Thank you. Yeah, good. Thanks. Thank you so much.
Joshua,
Yeah.
I just read this book. Can you sign it for me? Yeah.
The sun actually follows me on Instagram. Like, I didn't know it's to follow me.
Yeah, they Googled it the whole, like, trying to celebrate him.